So I've got a closet here in my Lego room right behind me here that it contains all of my sealed Lego sets that I still have to build. You guys can see it's pretty packed in here with a lot of different Lego sets, and quite frankly, it's not very well organized. I've got like sets on the floor, I've got sets in bins down here, I've got sets in drawers over here. I don't even know what's in this box. These are like loose Lego bricks. Again, more boxes of who knows what. This closet needs some organizing, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So for starters, I think I'm just going to pull a lot of these sets out because I don't even know what's in there. I've got to do some better organizing so the boxes don't get damaged. And I imagine there may be some things in here that I don't even really need anymore and I could probably list for sale. While I'm doing this, I'm also going to sort some of the Lego that I have in these bins here and just try and figure out what to do with it, because if I'm either going to build it, I got to build it. If I'm going to sort it, I'm going to sort it, and just figure out, you know, what I've got here. Alright, so I've started pulling out a bunch of the sets in the closet here. So I've got a bunch of these like city starter packs, which I've got to organize a little bit better. Definitely got to do that there. In the back corner there, you can see this is a Pick-a-Brick cup. Honestly, I bet this Pick-a-Brick cup was from like 2019, 2020. It's never been opened. It's just got some basic parts in it, and that's probably why I haven't opened it yet, but I still need to set that out and get it opened. Some of the sets that I've also just pulled out, these are more recent purchases, are over here. And then I really got excited because I wanted to deep dive into these. So this is just a lot of parts that I think need to be sorted. I don't think there's any, this is like a used lot I got from Facebook, and I don't believe there's any parts or anything like that of sets. I think it's just parts that I'll add to my collection. This here is a set that I got from when I worked at the Lego store because of all the survey responses I got. It's like the Batman one, missing a bunch of the minifigures and stuff like that, I think. So I honestly should just disassemble that and maybe rebuild it at a future time. This one here is a bin of all used parts again, but very basic ones. But they're part of the old Legoland series. So there's a lot of the parts for some of these sets here in the box. Like this box here, a lot of the parts and stuff like that are in here. So one of these days I should go through that and sort it out and kind of cross-reference these bins. And then I've got these two bins, which I don't know what's in these ones yet. Okay, so the first one looks like it is the trailer for the Lego Agents truck. So this is a set that I broke during the move when I came to the studio, and I just took it all apart. And this bin here is an amazing box of used Lego sets. I think I've rediscovered this one like 3 times in my Lego collection. But it's just a bunch of really cool Lego sets from back in the day that, once again, I really just need to build up and do something with because these are too cool to keep sealed in a bin. Alright, you guys, so sorting has been going well, but I've definitely got a little bit sidetracked. So what I've been up to is I've actually been doing some building, which is kind of fun. So this is one of the sets that I found underneath here, where there was just a bunch of loose Lego sets. So I built it up because all the parts were just in the box. So now I'm able to break down the box, which is really exciting. I've still got a bunch of parts and stuff like that there. I'm leaving out some of the sets that I plan on building soon because there's no point in putting them kind of away there. I've still got all these sets that I need to sort through and stuff like that. Some of these I will disassemble because there's no point in keeping them. They're half assembled, half not. Like I like that one. I don't need, I'll just keep the parts maybe separate for it. I also started doing some sorting of the actual, this part of the Lego room here, the part storage, but that's for another video. But that's what I've been working on, and I broke down all those sets. So now they're just in the boxes there. So that'll just be put back in the closet, ready to be built another time. I've also rearranged some of the bookshelves, so I will show you that here. So the first thing I did was I wanted to clear this shelf off, so I had a shelf for putting like new sets that I just get that I have to build for videos and stuff like that, so it's front and center. I've still got the shelf of sealed poly bags here. Down here, I've got more sealed poly bags, and I wanted to clear off that shelf for part of the box. And then down here, I have all my gift with purchases and all their more sealed poly bags. I also found this wall hanger, which I'll just hang up, and then I found these bags of parts from Bricks in the 6 2019. They're completely unsorted, so like it's time to sort those parts. That's a little ridiculous. So in terms of what I did for the closet here, let me show you. So these are just some sets that I'm going to build right away. They're just like some brick heads, some Technic and stuff like that, so I'll leave them there. Back here, I've got some more deep storage. So I've got a few different sets all the way around. These are not really organized. They're basically just sorted by size here in the Lego room. So I'm going to leave the Wave out because that's the next set I want to build. I've got a few classic sets down there. I've got the Parisian restaurant and a couple of these sets that I just don't know what to do with because I have so many of them. A bunch of these sets as well, just kind of in deep storage. This part's not super organized, it's organized by size. So up here I just have a bunch of like some city sets, classic, a bunch of random things by size there. Same with right down here. I've got some brickheads, some just smaller sets, all within that size kind of box. In there I've got some even really small sets. I don't even think they sell sets that small anymore, but they're all there. Down below I've got some of the more rectangle boxes that still need to be built, and then a bunch of the Lego City starter kits. And then down here, Lego dots, some sealed promotional things, and even just more small sets. In here I didn't actually do anything, but I've got this isn't supposed to be here, or this. I can leave that there. But in here is more gifted purchases, like poly bags, a little bit more rare ones. Down here is seasonal sets. So these are the advent calendars and things like that. I will probably try and find somewhere better for those to go. And then down here are more seasonal sets, whether they be gift with purchases or not. So I'm just going to put the rest of those seasonal sets down there so they're nicely sorted. During my cleaning, I'm also really excited to have found this really nice Lego tote bag. I got this back in 2019 when I worked at the Lego store. It has been sealed up in that closet ever since, and I have never used it, but it is a really nice bag, so very excited to use this one now. One thing I might as well show you guys as well in this video is what's inside these red bricks. I keep them in my closet here so you guys can only assume that they contain some sort of sealed Lego, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. So on the first drawer of the bottom red brick here, we've got a couple different things. So for starters, the first thing is this really cool Hamleys poly bag from the finest toy shop in the world of the Hamleys Royal Guard Lego minifigure. I've got a box of my old business cards, some of the different styles that I've had over the years. A double VIP points pin from when I worked at the Lego store. A copy of the Brick Fair Virginia 2013 Lego set. A copy of the Statue of Liberty poly bag. I don't even know where this is from, but it's cool. A Philly Brickfest, a Lego set, like a Lego gift, or one of the convention packages. Was, you know, ridiculously hard to build, if you guys even remember. We've got another Philly Brickfest build. This one is the BrickBot from 2016. A Lego Club Max keychain. This exclusive grand opening minifigure from the grand opening location in Ottawa. A Leicester minifigure from the Leicester Square Lego store in London. Some more Brick Lover 18 merch, these stickers. And then a few of the Lego House Home of the Brick poly bags. So these ones here are for the meal at the kitchen. And this one here is an extra minifigure from the kitchen. And in this drawer here, I've got a bunch of collectible Lego minifigures from various different series. I'm not going to go through all of them there, but there's just a ton of minifigures here. Some of them I probably have a clue on what's inside, and then others not. I actually didn't realize. So, okay, this entire drawer is collectible minifigures. So very nice. Did not realize that. And I also have this Star Wars gift with purchase, or it was like a mini model build. And then this Lego Santa Claus. And yeah, apparently just a buttload of collectible minifigures. I honestly don't even really remember what's in this brick, but it looks like just a bunch of random things. So it looks like we've got this Lego Star Wars cup with some Brick Lover 18 customs packages from when I used to do those. Some more Brick Lover 18 customs, which is pretty cool. A Ghost Treats machine, which is a collaboration I did with BrickLoot a few years ago. Some brick arms, one of the other Ghost Treat machines, a custom printed tile, another VIP badge and a VIP card. Looks like some Lego stickers, including this really cool Lego movie one. A Brick Lover 18 badge, a brick popper, some wrapping paper, and a Mickey and Minnie Mouse Lego minifigure. So I don't have a specific plan of what I'm going to do with any of these poly bags here. I'm not going to build all the sets that are in my closet. So these ones here, all the used sets and things like that, these ones I plan on building eventually because I don't want to just keep them sealed. I want to make sure they have all the parts and stuff. And that's why I'm going to leave them out here so they're just kind of more front and center and I'm able to get to them faster. These sets in here, again, this bin just needs to be sorted. These two bins here, and then those bins have complete Lego sets in them. This one needs to be sorted, and then those ones are also complete Lego sets that, again, just need to be like rebuilt and stuff like that. So I've got some rebuilding there, and that makes sense that this is more of the used section of Lego here, and then down there is like a lot more seasonal stuff. And then over here, again, all of these sets in here in the closet are, they eventually will be built. I went through this, and as I was going through everything, there wasn't any sets that really jumped out at me as like, oh, I'm definitely never ever going to build these, so let's just sell it or get rid of it or something like that. That wasn't really the case here. Some of them definitely are very, very low on the priority list, and I'll get to them eventually or maybe never at all, but I just wasn't ready to sell any of them yet. And on the flip side of that, some of these sets I kind of forgot I had, and now they're higher up on the priority list. Actually, I did lie. The only set that was not on the priority list at all that I actually moved out to sell was this Lego Ideas one, just because it's got 1,500 parts. 1,500 parts would go great in the Bricklink store, and when I went through the inventory list and stuff like that online, there was just no parts in it that I was like, I feel like I need this in my collection. So that's why I pulled it out of the closet and will not be building it. But the rest of them, these are sets that are still good to be built, and I could still have a lot of fun with some of them. So that's what is going to happen with these sets in the future. Some of them I'm going to build sooner than later, and then others might stay in here for a few more years, and I do want to get all these parts and stuff like that sorted sooner than later because I want to get them out of here. But anyway, that is pretty much it. That has been going through and cleaning up this Lego closet. A lot going on in the closet here, a lot of really cool sets, and I definitely can't wait to get building. And the problem with this closet is most of the time it just continues to grow and never really shrinks, so I will have to keep working on that. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys here in the next video.